What is the best time to socialize according to your menstrual cycle? Now, syncing with cycle doesn't mean sacrificing who you are, sacrificing your life, your relationships, your social gathering, your friends gathering, or hanging out with friends. No, it just means that it's actually there, kind of like a guidance for you to move according to it. So it's gonna help you actually enjoy your life, really enjoy your life being who you are, at the core of who you are. Enjoy your life based on that and not be victimized by the hormones, by the circumstances. So syncing with cycle doesn't mean that you have to follow the rule strict A to B or A to Z. No, it's just there for the guidance. If you feel like you want to do something else that's not related to your cycle syncing, definitely go forward and do that. You're not here to just put yourself in a box and, oh, I'm in late luteal phase, I cannot socialize. Even though you feel like you want to socialize, even though you feel like you have energy, go out and do it. It doesn't matter whether it's late luteal phase or periods, doesn't matter. If you have the energy and you want to go out and socialize at this time, definitely go forward and do it. It doesn't matter. So what is the best time according to the cycle? Even though I highly recommend you to take this cycle syncing as a guidance, not like a rule book or something like that. You gotta follow it strictly A to Z, otherwise your life will be a failure, or your life or your health is in danger or something like that. No. So when to do that, let's talk about that. Hello you guys, welcome. I'm Parshvik. On this channel we talk a lot about hormones, cycle syncing, everything related to the female body. And hormones are not just for reproductive system, it's actually part of your entire body. It's linked with who you are, it's linked with your entire, all the systems, your brain chemicals, everything. So it's connected with everything. So it's important for you to know who you are as a woman, and it's kind of like empowering women more, getting comfortable with your body, with your hormones, with knowing your cycle, and using that cycle as a guidance in your favor to do what you want to do with your life and achieve and have a beautiful, loving life, whatever you want. So today I want to talk about the topic. I'm Parshvika. So today I want to talk about the topic when you can socialize according to the cycle, even though I highly recommend you to follow your intuition. That's the another thing that I feel like I want to make a video talking about, the intuition with the cycle syncing, because people get confused. I feel like I want to go out, but the cycle says that I cannot go out because I'm in late luteal phase, I'm in the periods, I cannot go out, but I feel my intuition is telling me to go out. What should I do? I'm confused. I'm going to make another video for that, talking about the intuition, because it's important for you to listen to your intuition and use the cycle syncing as a guidance, not as a rule book, or not as like a very strict something like that. No, I don't believe in rules. Just use it as a guidance. That's it. So if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, turn on the bell notification for more such videos in the future. So when is the ideal time? Now, the ideal time would be the ovulatory phase. Ovulatory phase is the phase that lasts in your cycle usually from 10 to 14 days. From 10th day 10 to day 14, not 10 to 14 days. That's the perfect time for you to socialize. But you can socialize in the early luteal phase as well, because in the early luteal phase, even though the estrogen is already dropped down, the progesterone rises. So you do still have the energy, you still get the benefit of the ovulatory phase. So you can socialize in the early luteal phase as well, but the ideal phase is the ovulatory phase. And you can also combine the late part of the follicular phase, just right before the ovulatory phase begun, little bit few days. You can also count it as the time to socialize, but the ideal time is the ovulatory phase, because your estrogen is high, you have a good dopamine serotonin secretion, you have a good energy, everything is in your favor according to the cycle. Definitely perfect timing for socializing, but doesn't mean that you have to wait for ovulatory phase to come to socialize. If you have the energy right now, you have the idea, and you want to go out and hang out with the friends, definitely go out and do that. You don't need to limit yourself to just cycle syncing and wait for the ovulatory phase to come for you to socialize. Okay, it's just as a guidance, but I already tell you what's the ideal phase. I do sometimes personally I combine the intuition with the cycle syncing. I don't follow the cycle syncing as rule book because I don't believe in the rules. There is no rules, there is no general rule. Okay, So use your intuition, feel what you feel, and do it according to it. It's just as a guidance. We have so many people talking to us. It doesn't mean we have to follow the advice of all the people. We just listen to them and take what resonate with us based on how we feel and how we want to incorporate in our life, and that's how we do it, right? So that's the same thing here. Sometimes I do socialize in the follicular phase, because follicular phase, even though the hormones are not there, but for me it's a light phase. I'm not that much hungry, like I can eat salads and fruits and I'm still fine. I don't need very heavy food. So I do socialize sometimes in the follicular phase, but the ovulatory phase is perfect for me as well. It's perfect for every woman, definitely. But trust your guidance, trust your inner guidance. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you get something out of it. I feel like I want to make a video talking about the intuition with the cycle syncing. People something get confused a lot. Personally, I get confused a lot on how I do it, because everybody has their own way of doing it. I'm going to share what I see experiencing for me and for my girlfriends and for other people that I've encountered personally in my life. So hopefully it makes sense. Let me know. Thank you so much. If you have any video questions, video suggestions, also let me know. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.